March has been kind of quiet. And again, I've kind of panicked about what to talk about today, as a fair few things have dropped. You've got the Deaf Heaven, you've got the Spelling, you've got the Girl Puppy. Albums you may enjoy more than I did. But I've decided to go with this. Alright, it's me, back again. Just want to draw your attention to this new album by Great Grandpa called Patience Moonbeam. Damn it, I had to read it. I couldn't remember. Yes, it's another moon-related album with similar vibes, actually. So, if you liked that Cleopatra album, you'll like this. Big dubs in the chat for the moon. Big mad respect for that satellite stopping our planet from swirling out of control. Nice one. Never heard of them before. It's their first album in 5 years. They're an indie rock band from Seattle. I like Seattle. What's on the menu today? Want a child? We've got 12 tracks for you. Technically 10, running at 38 minutes. Minuten. Time for the tracks. Time for the tracks. Up first, we've got a sort of intro track called Sleep. Nothing to see here, probably just something they'll have for when they walk on stage. And then we've got Never Rest, which is track number 2. A lovely, really nice acoustic track that climaxes with some distorted guitars and comes complete with some swaying, bending strings. It kind of reminds me of Silverchair, which, if you remember, is my love language. Up next, we got track 3, Junior. This song reminds me of my love for Moona's kind of girl. Now, what I'm saying is, it's got a little country feel to it. And it's the closest I like to get to country. But them folks be having some nice slides in those bands. But there's enough of that indie rock feeling for me to not don my cowboy hat and move down to Texas. Emma is track 4. It's one of my favourite songs on the album. Beautiful stuff. Repeating the lyric, it's closer when I see you. I'll be honest that I do wish it was double the length. I don't know if it's the attention span these days, but for me, once I like something, I never want it to end. And I get that it means that I'll have to keep pressing play on it and stuff, and that's good for the music equals numbers world. But I'd much rather a longer track, especially when the music's this well produced. Then we've got track 5, Ladybug. This song's got a random synth intro before it returns to its country folk vibes. And I really like the high chord progression, like the vocal melody in this. Again, on this track, there's like a really nice moment, but it only lasts 10 seconds and we're on to the next bit. And it's like I want a director's cut of the album. And up next, we've got Kiss the Dice. I really promised myself that I wouldn't do a negative review on this channel, even though people have asked me to, but I still won't. And I know this will sound like I'm complaining about this and Emma, but it's because of how much I love the songs that I feel like it's fair to share. But this has got a lovely sounding instrumental, and I could have sat with it for another 5 minutes, but just as it starts to get going, it abruptly stops. It's like the police have arrived to stop the concert. It's like a bizarre half a song. For an album 5 years in the making, it just seems a bit odd. But it's a whole different story with track 7, which is called Doom. Doom. That reminds me, I used to always have like a track 3, track 7, or track 10 were always going to be the best songs on the albums. I'm sure you had your numbers as well. Feel free to put them in the comments. Put anything in the comments, please. Doom is the first track I heard by this band on a playlist at the end of last year, and I guess this is the track that I can blame for me craving longer songs. I love this track. It's actually a kind of different, more rocking Radiohead vibe compared to the other songs in the album. We've still got the pianos and the strings. It's not like full on Ben Folds 5. But now we've got smashing hi-hats and distorted guitars. It really takes over when it drops and makes it sound massive. Give me a whole album of this, guys. It's a smash hit, my favourite song. It's the whole reason I turned up today. If the whole album was like this, I'd say they should tour with like Freako or bands like that. After that, we've got Task. By the way, there seems to be a few singers in this band. It's a lovely acoustic track. I'm a sucker for these open chords, and it's even got a banjo in the background, which, glancing at their last album, seems to be a weapon of their choice. Speaking of weapons, we've got Top Gun, which is track number 9. Again, more country swells on this. Just imagine you're sat on a porch with your feet up, you're chewing some straw, and you're, howdy, ma'am. The title track, Patience Moonbeam. It's nothing but a random little vocal snippet. Just keep moving along. And then we've got track 11, Ephemera, which I hope I've got right. It's quite a different vibe on this track, which is nice for variety, but sounds like it's from a different album. Very drum heavy. Made me think of the French group Air. I bloody love Air. And last but not least, we have track 12, Kid. Imogen Heap has decided to end this album. I kid. It's very 2000s. Had me thinking that maybe people that love the recent Magdalena Bay album might enjoy this. Anyway, go and check it out and check them out live. I'm sure it'd be great live. It's my album of the week. The trouble with doing videos about artists you don't know is I can just imagine the band being like, that's wrong. He's way off with that one, but I have to do a weekly video even if I'm wrong about it all. I do also wonder how many people wish that I did ratings at the end of my videos. I obviously made the choice not to do it with my first big review, which is the Ethel Cain album. But I do still wonder if I should do it just to get the conversation going in the comments. Like, you gave it a 74, not a 76. Are you mad? Well, I guess that's it for March and for the winter, essentially. The clocks are going to change this weekend, and I've still got to do my Music You Might Have Missed in March video, and that'll be on Monday. And then there's going to be a few changes, I think. You'll see what this contraption here is. Anywho, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.